Welcome to Crafty's Corner, where creativity and fun go hand in hand. On today's show, I'm going to show you how to make some amazing recycled vases. All you need is a recycled bottle, plastic bottle, and your imagination. So come on over to Crafty's Corner. Come on, let's have some fun. Come on. Might get a little messy. Let's go. Okay, to make these fantastic vases, you're going to need some type of bottle, plastic bottle, soda bottle, whatever kind of bottle. And I'm going to be making 3 different types today. So you can use either, I've got mosaic pieces, I've got some cut up wrapping paper, or you can use yarn. You're going to need glue, and if you're going to use the mosaic one, you're going to need some mosaic cement to go with that. So let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start with my mosaic one. I'm going to put a little bit of glue, and then I'm going to put some mosaic pieces on. Make sure that you've taken the wrapping off the bottle and keep working. Leave a little space in between each mosaic piece because that's where you're going to put the cement. You may have to work in sections because you might need to let it dry and then turn it, because if you turn it while it's still wet, the pieces might slide to positions you don't want it to go on. So you keep working. Keep working. And like I said, once I get a section done, I'm going to stop and let it dry. And then I'm going to turn it and work another section. Now that I have all my tile or gemstones on my bottle, I am going to use some mosaic stone cement. Now you can either buy it powder form, or if you can buy some that is pre-made. You can find it at any craft store. I got the powder form. So now this is ready. It's nice and smooth. So now that this is ready, I'm going to get it in the grooves of my bottle. You're going to do like before and take it section by section. So you may want to make up a little bit at a time. Get that section going, let it dry for a minute, and then go to the next section, turn the bottle, and go all the way around. Once you have it all in all the cracks and crevices, I like to smooth it out with my hand first and get it off the gemstones. And then if you have an old toothbrush, you can use that if it's starting to harden, and just scrub it off gently off the tiles. You see, I'm wearing gloves too. Okay, we'll be back. Now I got it pretty much cleaned up. What I'm going to do now, and it's up to you once you get it cleaned up, how you want to keep decorating it. If you did not put mosaic tiles up to the top or at the bottom, you can leave it clear, but I've decided I'm going to paint mine. And it's your creation, so whatever you want to do to it, if you like it, I love it. So I'm just going to paint the top, and then I'm going to add a little bit of glitter to make it stand out a little bit. And then when it all dries, I'm going to go back and re-clean it. Make sure I got all the cement off of every tile and it looks nice and shiny. And then I'm going to put some Mod Podge over it to make it even more shiny. So we'll be back with the finished product. Okay, now that I have my vase all decorated and I painted it, so what I'm going to do now is put Mod Podge on it. Mod Podge is like a glazed gloss. You can find it at any store, Walmart, Michael's in the crafts department. So you're going to just get your brush and just take the Mod Podge and just brush it all over. You see I've painted the top green and I put some jewel tones on it. And now I'm going over all the tile and everything with the Mod Podge. And now when I come back, this bottle will be done and looking nice and pretty and nice and shiny. And it'll be a nice looking vase. Okay, so the last vase I'm going to do is a real simple one. I got my bottle. I have some pieces of, you can use tissue paper. You can buy pieces that are already cut, look like confetti. You can use confetti. You can use, I've used wrapping paper, gift wrapping paper. I've seen some tablecloths that are disposable, that were shiny. You cut it up, whatever you like. Cut it up into little pieces. And this is pink and silver. This is really pretty. So what I'm going to do is take my glue and I'm going to put some glue. I'm going to work in areas. And then I'm going to put my little confetti on top. And then I'm going to put some more glue on top of it to help hold it down. Just a little bit. Now, if you use the metallic, you may want to wait until you have the whole bottle done, and then, or at least a section of it, let it dry a little bit, and then add some glue to the top. So you just keep adding pieces and leave no clear bottle showing. And you're going to keep filling it in and filling it in the way you want it to look. Be as creative as you like. And you just put little pieces on. And we're going to keep going until I'm going to cover up this much of my bottle and this. I'm going to add glitter to the top part, and I'm going to use like refined sand to the bottom. So I will be back with almost a finished product. So now it's almost done. You see I filled in. You can't see any of the clear bottom. I let this part dry. Then I added some glue to the bottom, and then I slowly added some sand to the bottom. Once that dried, I did added some more glue, and then added some more sand to make it a little thicker. Then when that dried, I put some glue at the top, and I added my glitter. I added some jewel tone, because I am a sparkly bling bling person, at the top. And now all that's left to do is add my Mod Podge. Like I said, Mod Podge you can get at Walmart, any craft store, any craft section, any department store. And it acts as a sealant and a gloss. So I'm going to Mod Podge the whole thing. And you just paint it over. Once you have the whole thing Mod Podge, you're going to let it dry. And it is done. And then you'll have a beautiful, beautiful vase. With this vase, you're going to use a little bit of glue. And I've diluted my glue with some water, some yarn. Don't start with extremely long pieces. Start with little shorter pieces. And you can continually add to it. And your bottle. So you're going to put your yarn and your glue mixture. You're going to get the end out. I'm taking the excess off. Get the excess off. And you're going to start at the bottom. And you're just going to wrap it around. You're going to keep wrapping. And wrapping it around and wrapping it around, getting them close together. Moving them down. Make sure you're taking that excess off. And you're going to keep doing this until the bottle is completely covered with the yarn. Then you're going to let it harden. It might take a while for it to harden. But then it's done. It's completely done and it's beautiful. Okay, now that I'm near the top, I sat it up. And then I'm just winding the yarn around. And as I'm winding it down, I'm pushing the yarn down a little bit so there's not much bottle showing. You want to make sure that your glue is not too diluted with water. And then when you get to the end, you just kind of make sure it has enough glue on it and you just kind of, there. Then the bottle's ready. You just let it sit until it dries. You can add some embellishments. You can put little sequins on it, some little marbles, anything you want just to make it look like you want it to look. And there you got that one. It doesn't take long. It took maybe about 10 minutes, 15. And you have a nice pretty bottle. Nice pretty vase. Okay, so this is our yarn vase that's complete. And I did actually Mod Podge over top of it. That'll help seal it in so it won't unravel. Next, we have our tile. It's all Mod Podge and it's nice and shiny. And our last one, but not least, is our mosaic, kind of paper mosaic. And all that's left is for you to put some flowers in. In a couple weeks, I'll be showing you how to make some paper flowers. So hold on to your vases. It's Mother's Day is coming up. And I want you to get as creative as possible. You don't have to add glitter. You can add gemstones, whatever you like. If you like it, like I said, I love it. You can use 20 different types of colored yarn if you want. So just have fun with it. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. See you next time. Well, I hope you had fun on today's show. You made some amazing creative vases. Join us for our future shows where we're going to be making pom-pom rugs, some creative recycled stuffed animals, and some sock monkeys that will be coming up in our future. So come on over and join us for fun at Crafty's Corner.